Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Beatrice Ajayi. I'm an artist based in Scotland, and this is where I love to share my art, creativity, all that I get up to with different subject matters, different mediums. Welcome if this is your first time, and welcome if you are coming back once again. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. First off, I want to thank everybody that has been subscribing to my channel. We're almost at that 1,000 mark. We're so close before the end of the year. I'm really grateful for those that I have received. It's amazing, and I'm grateful to your comments as well on this platform and on my other platforms as well. Just to show your appreciation has been awesome for me. And yeah, thank you for that. And I just thought I'd get straight into that right at the beginning and make sure that I mentioned that. So thank you, I'm grateful. And it's awesome to have a place where we can share our creativity. It is an amazing world that we're in. We have so many tools and we can achieve so much. And I do hope that we all get to explore our creative adventures in our lives. So this channel is for that purpose. I myself love to create, as you can see on this channel, and I will be adding some new elements next year, but for now I'm just going to continue in the same vein of sharing my artwork and share my art processes and bringing up any discussions that come to mind. Like when I was thinking about what I could talk about for this session, this vlog today, I was thinking about encouragement. I was thinking about how amazing it is, like I just said there, about the people who've been commenting and sharing their thoughts with me on my channel and on my process and advice and just things that actually touch them in my videos and my vlogs. And I'm really grateful for that. And it is an encouragement to me to get those comments and those engagements here on my channel. And as in life, in any situation we're in as well, if we are feeling like there's a lot expected of us, if we are feeling like we are limited and there's things that are hindering our progress, getting that word of encouragement, getting that gesture, getting that hug or that word or that phrase or that letter or that text or that email telling us that we can do what it is that we're trying to do, that we can endeavor, we can achieve what it is that we have set before us, is an encouragement. And I love that aspect of where people can share and help you grow, move forward, assist you in your future. So for myself, this channel is not just for myself to share my artwork, but it's also for me to share my encouragement. I want to encourage you. I know people who use the word inspiration, inspire a lot, but I want to be an encourager. I want to say to you every time I'm on here, every time you watch one of my videos, that you also can do this, or you can achieve whatever it is that you're thinking about or that you want to do with your life. I encourage you to take the steps towards those actions that will enable you to achieve your goals. So yeah, I really thought this week about what I could talk about, and this was the word that popped into my head today, and so I'm recording it today while it's nice and fresh, and just thinking about the different ways that we encourage each other. I have 2 kids of my own, and I know that when they were learning to walk, when they were learning to say words, to read, all sorts of different journeys and achievements they've reached in their lives, I could see myself just naturally, obviously because I'm their mother, just naturally encouraging them to keep going and that they'll get there in the end. And now to see them where they are, both in secondary school, still pushing forward, still achieving their goals, and still there encouraging them naturally as their mother to get to where it is they want to get to reach their dreams, to reach their goals. It's an amazing thing as an encourager and to be encouraged. So that was just me looking at it two different perspectives, because we can sometimes focus on being encouraged, and if we're not encouraged, we can then think that that means that we don't really have a proper goal, or we don't really have any purpose. But what it can be is that sometimes if we're not being encouraged, what we could do is we could flip it. We could decide to become the encourager. And when we start to encourage other people, something will change within us. It's like saying the words out loud, type in that sentence, engaging in that social media comment in a positive way. I'm talking about positivity, because encouragement to me is a positive thing. It's not a critique. It's none of that. It is for us to encourage other people. We'll start reading those sentences. We'll start hearing those words in our own ears, and what happens is that the words come back to us. The words boomerang themselves back to us, and we start to understand, oh my goodness, this applies to me too, and I'm hearing it in my own voice. I'm telling someone else they can do it, so why can't I? And I think that being encouraged is just the same as being an encourager. I equate the two to the same because the result will be the same. And so I feel like if we ever reach a point where, yes, we feel alone, we don't have family around us, we don't have friends around us, we've moved destination, we're in a different country, in a different job, different neighborhood, I think engaging in that perspective of being an encourager is something that will change us and will get us to a place where we end up being encouraged, because by the time we've encouraged others and we have created an environment of friendship and a social conversation with others, that ends up feeding itself back to us. So it's not that we go out and we target this and we, instinctively try and say that, right, if I do this, then I'll get what I want in a selfish manner. It's just a natural thing that happens. If you see someone falling down, you help to pick them up. If you are at work and a colleague is struggling with something like their computer, or assist them. If you see someone struggling with their shopping, if you see someone that isn't feeling their best self, even on social media, is to say, just hang on and you get through this. And I'm telling you now that saying those words, taking those actions will enable us to grow. It will enable us to look outside of ourselves. It will enable us to understand that everyone can go through the same circumstance that we are feeling at that moment, that we're not alone. And it will change our perspective. And once that happens and we're looking at ourselves through the same lens as we've seen others, it will help us. It will encourage us. So I think that encouragement is my topic for today, just because it's always what I'm trying to do. I would say through my trying to speak to you guys here on the channel a lot and trying to, tell you that you can do whatever your heart is set on doing creatively. I'm speaking to myself as well, and it works both ways. It really does, because I love doing what I'm doing. I mean, just even now when I was, finished from this painting session I've just done, and looking at my table and seeing all the artwork on it and the paint brushes and the palette knives and just all the different things, spritzers, my camera, and it's an awesome place to be. It's not everyone that gets this opportunity where they can have this outlet because, they have a husband or a partner that is earning the main income. And so having this space to be creative is an important one. And that's why I always put it down to, even if it's 10 minutes, I know everybody's schedule is completely different. People have different responsibilities. So I am not looking at everyone having the same time scale or timeline as myself. But I know that through life, I have been passionate about creating. I have loved it so much, and I've refused to let it go, regardless of what circumstance I've been in. It has been the one thing that I've loved having and cherishing for myself. And even if at the end of the day I had to do something else regarding work, possibly in the future, because life, you can't really dictate what comes in the future. I cannot let this go. This will still have to be a part of me. I will be spending that minimum of 10 minutes in the day. I don't care where it is. I will fit it in, and I will make something every day that will make me smile. It will give me joy. It will take me somewhere else, take me away from that aspect of looking at life in a negative way. Because when we're creating something, when we're being creative, we are kind of going through the physical process of an encouragement, I think, because we are taking a vision and making it something physical. And that process, you need to have a mindset that says that this is possible. So I think that for myself, the topic for today is encouragement. And I encourage you to go through this week going forward to find the time to make your creative adventures begin if they haven't already. And if you've kind of lapsed, to go back and spend that 10 minutes doing whatever it is that you love. So thank you so much for joining me on the channel today. I just wanted to share this with you, and also this brief painting sequence as well. But yeah, I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now. Bye.